I've come to the end of the row. You can see the marker here. So here I'm gonna change color, and make sure when you see the marker after you change color, you should do a slip stitch and slip stitch to this chain 2, the top of this chain 2. Then from here I'm gonna chain 2 again. Remember we have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is not the one, this is the chain 2. The one far in is the chain 2. This is my first one. So I'm going to do 2, oh sorry, should I say double crochet front post increase. As an increase here means I did 2 in 1, 2 front posts in that 1 double crochet stitch. So I have 2. Now 3, 4, 5. This is 5. I do 2 more here. Oh, I have 2 here. This last here, this slip stitch here does not count. We count this as 1. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last one we do 2, 8 and 9. So make sure you count your stitches every row. If not, once I cut the yarn, it'll be quite difficult to undo. It'll be a lot of hassle unless you're using the same color. So if you did wrongly, you can still open up until the part where you need to rectify. But here I can't because I already cut the yarn. Okay, let me show you this part. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna lose my voice again. Gosh. I'll just tie a knot first. I'm gonna tuck it in later on. So we started with 5, then we have 7, and now this row we have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Change color. Okay, we have 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So which means I have to do 4 back posts. I do the first back post first. Go to the back. Pull it out and do a double crochet. Then another one. So it's going to increase just like here, just like this part here, from 5 becomes 7, 7 become 9. So here it was from 2 become 4. So after you do the 2 back posts on the double crochet below, I'm going to do 1 double crochet into this chain 2 space, and then chain 2, double crochet into the chain 2 space, and do front post, back post twice. This is 1, and then there's this last one here, which is quite hidden, but so glad that it's in a different color now, so I can really see. If it's in the same color, chances of you missing that is quite high too. So since it's the same, it's a different color, so I can notice that I did one, so now I do one more. So 1, 2, this is on the space, and then 1, 2. Then you change color. Then you start to build again. So how far am I going to build this? I'm going to base it on this. So I'll place it here. I'll do about half of it. Then I'll start to do reduce. So now I'm going to increase until it's somewhere here based on this mat, this plastic canvas. So I'm going to grow, increase until somewhere here, and I'll start to reduce. So I'll come back to you in the next row and show you how the next row look like. Okay, this is the next row. I just roughly show you how it look like. So here we started with 1, then you have 2, now 3, now 4. So same thing, you're gonna do back pose for this 4, and here you're gonna do 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet, and this part here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. There are 11 stitches. So around here it will kind of, now you look at you, it's kind of curved, but no worry, once you reach the length it will stay flat. So I'm going to continue with this pattern, with this manner, until I come to the length that I want, and I will start to do reduce, and I'll show you how to decrease the stitches, how to make 2 stitches become 1. So now we increase from 3 to 5 to 7 to 9, and you can go on to 11, 13, depending how big you want a flower to be. Or maybe here you want to shrink it, just a small flower and a small bag, you can do that too. So which means you should stop at row 3, maybe 7, or maybe 7 or 9 you should stop. But as for me, I will continue until I come to the row that I'm going to do decrease, and I'll show you how I will do decrease. Oh, look at that, isn't that pretty? Okay, now I'm going to do decrease, because I've come to the length that I want. This is half of the flower, so the other half should be here. So I did until 13, there are 13 double crochet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I did until 13 double crochet front pose. So now this is my last stitch. Let me show you how to do decrease. All this while we have been doing increase. Increase means we do 2 double crochet front pose on this first and last stitch. So now we're going to make that first 2 and the last 2 become 1. So after you remove your marker, this is our chain 2. You won't be able to see it because it's gonna fold in like this, so you won't be able to see this part here, whereas here you do not see that chain 2, only this row, the starting row. So now let me show you. Same thing, you yarn over, you go to that first, this is the, this is the chain 2. I'm going to go to that chain 2 and do a slip stitch first, kind of join it, kind of close up this row. Then I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to go to this first double crochet here. I'm gonna put through only 2, Then you have 2 on your hook, you yarn over, you go to the next one, front pose, you put through 2. Now you have 3 on your hook, you put through all 3. Whoops. So I have made this 2. Don't look at this one. This does not count, this chain 2. So this 2, I've made this to become 1. So the last row I have here is 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and these 2 together become 11. So 13 reduced to 11, 11 reduced to 9. You know, it's always minus 2 or plus 2. So I have made the front pose, the front 2 become 1, and now the rest you just do like normal, front pose, so count your number of stitches every petal, every time, because once you cut the yarn it's kind of difficult to go back and redo unless you are not changing color. If you're doing all of the same color and you find that one of the petal you did wrongly, you can always redo. But in my case, I'm going to cut the yarn, so it's gonna be difficult a bit. So here, okay, let's see. So this does not count, this is a chain 2. So here become 1. You can see that it goes up, become 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these 2 become 1. That's why I have 11. So from 13 it shrinks to 11. So you put through 2, yarn over, go to this last one, again put through 2. Now you have 3 on your hook, you put through all 3. Now the critical part to change color now, you make sure you have 3 strands here. Make sure you go through all 3. Let me cut this first. So the back look like this, a bit messy. If you're going to do it as a blanket, the back here will look messy. So if you're going to make it into a blanket, I would suggest that maybe you just do in one color. This 2 here, I'm going to hide it along here because can you see this? It will not show in front. You just put your needle here, you go through here, all this. It will kind of like lock it like this, and you take a look and see. You can't see the tapestry needle, and I would just put in both because now I have space, unlike the starting few rows which is kind of limited. Okay, and I just pull, which is not easy, it's kind of tight. Whoosh. Oh gosh. Okay, there. Pull it back nicely, and all this will stay here. And when all these are here on the inside here, it will not pop out like this. And you see this? This so happens is at the bottom, so the flower always close up like this, so you can't see this. Why? Because the starting, I have only this limited space to hide my yarn. whereas now I can hide it along here. So that's why you only find one chucking out. I will do something about this later on. Actually, if you want, if you see it chucking out like this, you can apply a little bit of glue. You will kind of go inside. But anyway, it's gonna be like this, so you won't be able to see it no matter what. So you see the sides here, none of it pop out. Oh yes, except for this one or two. So when you see this, just use a tapestry needle and push it back inside, because once it become a bag, it's gonna look like this. See, like this, you can't really see. It's kind of close knit, very tight knit. In fact, here you can't even see the light pink part unless you open up like this. Okay, so now we're going to continue. So which means here the flower petal is going to be from 13 to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And here when you change color, be careful, because now this is a decrease. You're going to have 3 strands. You make sure you put through 3 before you change color. Like this. Let's see if this is too long. Okay, just about right. But for this part here, it continues to increase. There's no decrease. So it depends, like here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do all 5 back pulls. Double crochet back pulls, you do on all. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once I have 5, I did all. I do 1 double crochet into this chain 2 space. Then I chain 2, and again in the same chain 2 space, do another double crochet, and you continue with this back pulse. I do count my stitches here as well in case I might miss one, because can you see the last one? It's inside here. Especially if you're doing only one color, chances of you missing out on this one is very high. So make sure you count that if this side you have 5 back posts, you make sure this side you have 5 as well. If not, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, you might miss this because it's curled up like this. Mine is because it's of a different color. I can obviously see that I've done this, oh, there's one more here. But I think if you're doing it in the same color, chances of you missing that stitch is kind of high. So just count your stitches. See, it's hidden. Even though when I look at it from here, it's hidden. But as when I crochet, I'm counting, so I know I should have 5. Now I only have 4. So which means this last one is also it. It's also a back pulse. So here, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So I count, make sure everything is right before I cut this. After I cut this, I think there's no return. Yeah, you still can, I think. well, it will be a hassle. So I'm sure everything is right, and I'll just cut this. Don't forget to tie a knot. So you continue to decrease. So I hope you understand what I mean. So these two become one. So I'm going to decrease until the second last row, then I'll show you the last row and the second last row, how it looks like. So here you're gonna shrink. So I'll come back to you once I am about a few more rows from here. So this is 11, then the next one will be 7. There's only 7, and 5, and 3, and then 1. And here continue to increase from 5 back posts becomes 6 back posts, and 7 and 8 and 9. So can you see this part is growing, this part is shrinking, and it's gonna be a hexagon. It's not round. As at now it looks round, but it's not. So I'll come back to you once I have the other few rows. I just want to show you the second row of decrease. This 2 is actually 1. I mean, if you count a V shape here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which means this 2 is a 1 and this last 2 is a 1. So let me show you this row. This part here, this is the first decrease. So now I show you the second row of decrease, how you look out for it. Let me show you. Because first I would have to slip stitch to the chain 2 space, the chain 2, not space, chain 2. Then I chain 2, this part here. You can see there's only one V shape on top here. So this is actually 1. So you put your hook in here. This is 1. Then you take in another one, the next one. You put through 2. Now you have 3 in your hook. You put through all. So these 2 become 1. So this is 1. Then this is the second one. Number 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I should only have 9 because the earlier pose was 11 minus 2, so now I should have 9. So here this is 1, this 2 become 1, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so this 2 will become 1. In case for beginners you're not sure how to look at this looks like 2, but actually I've joined it to become 1. So long you just follow the number of stitches and you won't go wrong. If you can remember that your previous row is 11 stitches, so now you should minus 2 and you should have 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a chain 2, it does not count. So you just add your marker here just to remind yourself this is a chain 2. So I'll continue to decrease until the last 2 rows, and I'll show you again how to make it into 1 stitch. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I think with 2 colors it makes the flower pop up more than those with of the same color. I mean, just my opinion. And this is how the back look like. It looks just as nice except for all these tails that I hide along here. Some of this will chuck out here, but it will not chuck out here because this one kind of fold in. So the front, it looks perfect. And now I'm gonna continue with the last row. You see here we have 3 stitch. If you count the V shape here, there's 1, 2, 3. Actually there are 3 stitches here, but here it looks like 5 because these 2 has become 1, these 2 become 1. So actually this is 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to close this and become 1. And this is what you're gonna do. Same thing, you're gonna change color. This is the end of the row. Oops. Let me see, this is too long. Okay. So now this is the end of the row. This is the chain 3. So I'm going to slip stitch like what we do in every row. We're gonna end it with a slip stitch, except that here I need to change color and give this a pull. Okay, now you yarn over this part here. This one is a 1. You yarn over, oops, you put through 2, then you yarn over, you go to the middle one here, same thing, you put through 2, and you go to the last one here. This is actually 1, no doubt it looks like 2. You put through 2. So this time round you will have 4 stitch on your hook. You put through all 4, you actually have 1. Look at how it becomes sharp. You can leave it like this if you do not mind, but I want it to be sharp. So once you have this particular one, if you do not want to cut the yarn, it's fine. But there'll be a tail here from this. I can tie it with the other side. So here, since it's so near, I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to pull it from this side and get rid of that bubble. You don't have to cut the yarn, you just bring it over. Since it's just next to it, you put through all 4. Make sure you put through all 4. Pull through all 4, yarn over, and continue to do the continue to do the back back post all the way. Oops. Oops. See, sometimes it just come up the wrong way. Not mistaken, in my case, there should be 10 of it. Yep, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 of it, and still the same thing. You still do 1 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet. So you're gonna end it like this. It still looks nice, but if I end it this way, this one, because you see this piece here, when I measure the flower, halfway it's exactly here, but now since it's hexagon, there's still space for this plastic. So I'm going to do a few more rows of double crochet to cover up this plastic. So as I said, now I'm just going to do this, change this into one stitch, and then here continue to add on, to kind of increase it. And I'll come back to you and show you what I'm going to do next once I'm here.